Hello there, everybody. Fearmy Games here with part 3 of our Clan Angrund campaign. Do not mind the green screen behind me. That is simply because during the afternoons and late mornings, it's basically the behind me looks like a bright white light. So the green screen just making it so that you don't guys are blinded by the bright light behind me. I used to have a green screen when I streamed, but I ended up not doing it. I ended up using it because one of my lights went out, so I couldn't get enough lights to make the green screen going. It was always super finicky, so I decided to just not use it anymore. I'll probably get around to try and get back into it maybe when I move. So we're now Clan Angrund. We left off at taking Zeragzil, with the plan of moving my army north and potentially trying to take out Fester Spike, or potentially this orc faction over here that has Karak Angazar. I'll actually kind of see if with these guys, what kind of relationship? I do have military access, so I could potentially, if this is actually their territory, I can actually walk there. But if this is Border Prince's territory, I can always just zoop over if I need to as well. Once I kill these guys, I'll have another territory, which would be pretty nice, and then we'll probably focus our attentions on going north into the northern Grey Mountains. Does this actually mean we're in the southern Grey Mountains? I never thought of it that way. I actually don't know. Oh no, this is the southern Grey Mountains. The northern's over here. We'll be moving up into the southern Grey Mountains. We'll conquer it. That will give us a decent position for us to start kind of moving east. Or if Talea ends up falling to the Skaven, then we might push west, deal with the Clan Skyer, and then push east after that. We'll find out. But we have our initial plans, so we're going to move up north. We can't move quite yet because we did not end turn at the end of the last campaign. At the end of the last video, so we're just going to end turn, it looks like, and call it there. Well, not call it there for the video, but I mean call it there for the churn. Thankfully, our population is doing pretty nice in this. Oop. Out the Zargel. I do not want this military access from you, mostly because I usually just find it super inconvenient for me, so I'm not going to give it to them. Also, they might try and take the settlement before I can take in, and that's a problem. I want it. It's mine. How dare the border princes come onto my territory? You will apologize or you will face death. The Crooked Moon are actually attacking me now, which means I need to deal with that too. We have a non-aggression pact, so they can't be attacking me. They're just being assholes. That's what this is. That's what this is. Let's see. What do we want to build in Zeragzil? This is not a bad thing. But I don't think I want any of these in this settlement. I can't build that because I already built that elsewhere. I don't really think Rangers are all that good, so I'm not going to bother making anything for Rangers. I'm going to do slums. That way we get population growth as well as just get a nice casualty replenishment rate. I think that's just going to be the best thing to go for. In the meantime, we need to move north because apparently we're now being raided. I'd be surprised if the AI breaks their treaty with us, because apparently they're friendly with us, so I'm not quite sure why they're here. Well, it looks like we might have to take our attention northward a little bit faster than I was planning if the Crooked Moon are already down here and trying to raid us. But there's nothing we can do about it until the next turn when we arrive. Apparently there's 2 armies in the vault. Can't see him, so he must be up here at the very tip of where my of my territory, because I can't. Otherwise, I'd be able to see him. Yeah, let's see. I'm going to be careful now. I do not want to. They are. They're actually on this tip of my army. That's actually a very weak army, technically, really. Oh, Because I went underway, I can't recruit. I was going to recruit an army and try to take them on next turn, but I was not thinking things through very well, apparently. So I cannot do that. I have a great book of grudges has been added. Basically, I need to kill Skarsnik and Hack, or at least defeat them in battle. And then I'll get more treasury and oath gold, which I can use to make fancy weapons. I don't have any, though. So right now, they're unsatisfied right now. So I do need to be careful, apparently, about the grumbling. I think that's if I have too many grudges, I think. I'm not really sure how this works. I think it has to do with my number of grudges. I could be wrong, though. I think Isor will be able to hold against that army, as it is a walled settlement. But it is kind of interesting, their path. Make him take the oath. I can't make it to my... can I make it to Isor if I jump for it? Yeah, I can. But what's the garrison like? They have 2 iron breakers, which is pretty nice for a garrison. I think it might be able to hold. But I want to be on the safe side because it is my capital, so I'm just going to underway there, and that should secure it against an attack. It does make Buftar in a weak position, but it's not the end of the world. Alright, what's end turn? I can't afford to make anything else right now. Came out of the stands, raiding camp. Yeah, looks like he's in a position. He looks like he's trying to attack me. So I have 2 options. 1, let him attack me, or 2, I just try and brutally murder his face off. Those are my 2 options. We'll find out which one I am doing in just a moment. Cool. Okay, so research available. Let's see. We want income for toolmakers. I actually do not know what toolmakers are, so I don't really know what to upgrade them. I think I'm probably going to go heavy cornstones. That way I can get better growth again. More growth. And then I'll start probably investing in military stuff more. Well, Mason, because that's always a nice thing to have. And I'm going to move this guy into the just normal stance. I can't actually, because he's raiding me, I'm actually losing money. I can attack him, but I want to try seeing if he can attack my garrison, me with the garrison, because the simple fact of the matter, he does outnumber me, and he's a lot of troops. So it could be a problem. So I want to wait 1 turn. I want to attack him. I'm conflicted. I'm gonna end turn and see if he attacks me. If he attacks me, great. If he doesn't, then, well, I just lost my best opportunity to lock him down. So let's see if he moves. He doesn't seem to be moving away, unless he hasn't got to his turn yet. Yep, he's still there, which means that refuse this creature. A stranger comes. A cloaked stranger from the mist-shrouded land of Albion approaches with a request. He is of sinister aspect, but assures you that his intentions are good. I refuse this creature. I don't know where Albion is, but, you know, you can't trust anybody named Creature. We're gonna run out of money, really, honestly, if we do not attack, so we need to attack. It's just 1 army against 1 army at least, so that's good for us. We're gonna quick save in case it crashes, and let us fight the battle. Hype. So they actually get the choke points, but they won't really get to make much use of it. I have the ranged advantage. What I'm going to need to do is I need to make sure my quarrelers are all ready to just focus fire. on that arachnid spider once I need a stretch. Much better. Okay. Let's see how to burp. So let's see what's over here. So we have looks to be a melee specialist here, and a bunch of goblins with 1 unit of goblin archers. Sorry for the hiccups. Alright, we have goblins there. Then we have the night goblin squigoppas. I'm not too worried about these, if only because of the fact that, well, they're armor piercing. They do some decent damage. My guys have good charge defense, so I'm not overly concerned, but they're definitely going to be a problem. But the big problem is going to be the arachnid spider. The reason why, it's a big ass spider, but if I focus down with all of my archers, I should be able to just kill it with just sheer force of missiles. So that's what we're probably going to do. I'm going to try and focus entirely on this choke point with like a couple units here to just hold them off potentially, or maybe I'll put a couple units here and try to just, you know, hold them off that way and to prevent them from flagging around me. I just focus on this choke point. The reason why is they have more units than me, which means they can afford more to spread out than I can. If I do that, I'm probably not going to use miners, because miners are not really all that tanky. So I think the 2 units I'm going to allocate over there is going to be these 2 units of dwarf warriors. One second. I'm going to look at this unit real quick. I haven't appreciated the color scheme enough. I honestly love the Clan Angrund color scheme of blue and red. I like it. Alright, anyways, now back to what we were doing before. The miners are actually a bit more focused on DPS compared to, while the dwarf warriors are more on being my tanky boys. So that's what we're going to prioritize them doing. I'm also going to send a Thane with these guys. Which ones? The enemies have like a different strength. So this one is stronger, so I'm going to send this one with these guys here. This one must be the one I'm upgrading, like, to be personally strong. That way he should be able to take out a goblin hero by himself, and should also just make that flank overall stronger, and keep everyone else in them over here, and hope that is able to that's going to work out for us in the end. And then my general here with the other Thane and the runesmith should be able to take out the brunt of the army. I might put the hammer, my unit of hammers here as another high power unit that can potentially like help turn the tide on this flank by just how strong they are. I might send one unit of I might send one unit of archers too. Which one has the best missile strength? The rangers do. They're equal missile strength. Yeah, none of them are more piercing than the other. So I'm probably going to do is I'm going to send my quarrelers over, one unit of rangers over here. I'm going to use these guys to try and take out the enemy archers just to be on the safe side, because they are probably going to be one of the bigger threats. Meanwhile, my miners here are going to be ready to reinforce the front line. A small little attack force over here, and then the rest over here should be good for us. Hopefully. We'll find out. They're actually coming to attack us. That was not what I expected. Alright, so we're going to fall back up on the high ground then. If we do not need to worry about being the aggressors, then we can change up our entire battle plan to be the defenders. The logic of the AI, I guess, because it's like they have more range units than us, so we must go on the offensive, is I guess the logic behind it. But yeah, I'm gonna run up the hill, make use of it, and just try to use the high ground to my advantage, essentially. Alright, and we're gonna have to make a lot of use of our ranged units to try and focus down that arachnid spider, because that one will be the big threat. Sorry if you guys can hear the garage door opening. Happens sometimes. Because my room is right next to the garage, so if you hear the garage door opening, it's because someone's coming home. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit just to save some time. Here we go. The miners are in position. I'm gonna move this unit more closer towards the flank. Yeah, they're kind of covering all over the range of my guys, so the one problem with where my current defensive position is that where's my runesmith? I'm gonna change the position of my runesmith too. I'm gonna give these guys some better armor just so that Alpenpils will make it so they'll take a little less damage from the volley fire coming at them. This Thane can charge that one. But yeah, there's the squeeze I need to be careful of. They're going to be high threats. Just use that to brunt a bit of their charge. Battle ready and eager! Where's the arachnid spider? Where's the big boy threat that I'm expecting? There it is. We need all of you guys. Concentrate on that guy. It may increase their accuracy and their reload skill. And entrench. For Karazancore. Charging that flank. Hold it up. Everyone fire into that big boy. Concentrated arrow fire shall be the name. I shall be the thing that saves the day. Look at that beautiful concentrated fire just demolishing that arachnid spider. I love it. There, that squeak hammer's retreated. The dwarf warriors are doing a good job holding the center. Let's just go to the battle. Look at those dwarf warriors fighting it out. The big arachnid spider being hit by a bunch of arrows. My big general is actually in fighting. I think it's fighting Skarsnik right now, if I'm not mistaken. See this big battle over here. You see another one over here. The hammerers are actually getting pretty peppered by the arrows. That's actually good on the AI. Smashing into the night goblins over here. The little ghosty guy just holding this flank, being a big strong guy, and the arachnid spider is about to fall through the concentrated fire of these archers. That unit's actually focusing something else, which is not the end of the world. That is actually a pretty big blob. So if I'm going to just reposition this one more over here, that way he gets actually some flanking shots, that'll be super nice. There we go, that arachnid spider should die. He's actually activated his walk ability, so I need to increase the defenses over here. Arachnid spider is dead! We have killed it! Alright, there's a big... Where's the biggest blobs? Just want to make sure we're prioritizing where the big blobs are. Reduces the amount of friendly fire we do, essentially, if we do that. Increases vigor a little bit. Yeah, this unit dwarf warrior is starting to get pretty damaged. But it's holding the line. That's what's important right now. Yeah, this one's getting some nice flanking shots straight into the side of the gobos. I love the unit design in Total Warhammer 2. Like they made sure all of the units look pretty cool. Even basic goblins, they all look pretty nice. I need my general. Where's my main Thane? He's kind of busy holding this flank for me. If he dies, the world's got the. Oh, this is definitely being a very. This is a very tough. Become a very. Like, I've killed the arachnid spider, but the spider has become a lot tougher. This flank's holding. They're doing a pretty decent job. He needs to get more into the fight, though. This flank's completely fallen apart, actually. Leaving only my heroes and my hammers to hold the line right now. I'm surprised those night goblins haven't routed. They don't have unbreakable normally. So I'm actually really surprised. Where's the other Thane? He's over here. Yep, he's in the mix. Starting to do some damage. Oh, that dwarf unit's almost dead. Alright, I'm going to send my hammers now to help with this flank. Alright, they're starting to rout now. Oh, these guys are trying to get flanked. Kazuni. And my dwarf warriors are slowly pushing them down. They have the height advantage. Oh my, oh, these guys are out of ammunition. Oh my, oh me, oh my. Attack! These guys are actually still firing while they're engaged in this melee fight. That's interesting. There's Skarsnik. Where's my general? Where did he end up? Oh, he's still in the middle of things. Damn. He's a ballsy boy. They're dead. Alright, I'm going to send my runesmith over here. I'm going to give these guys another armor buff. They're doing such a good job holding right now. And they're out of ammunition. I'm having my engineer try to concentrate whatever remains of his fire on Skarsnik. Try to help out the runesmith, because the runesmith isn't actually all that strong in melee compared to like the Thanes and stuff. There we go. He just slowed down Skarsnik. That should allow me to keep up with him. He's doing a good job keeping that line keeping them held there. Where's my other Thane? Thane's over here. Gotta charge him into this flank. You charge at that flank. Basically just trying to keep my troops moving. Always trying to keep them active. Runesmith's doing an amazing job so far. These guys are out of ammunition, so time for them to go to melee. Dwarf ranges are not actually bad in melee. Because they have such high armor. That they are actually able to do a pretty good job. I try to go after Skarsnik with you. Where's my Thane? He's just doing Thane things, being a boss. I'm giving more armor to my troops over here. Trying to make it so Skarsnik can't run away. What is this one? Well, he's used some like special ability now on them. I don't know what that does. Apparently makes them unstoppable, stalk, and faster, apparently. So nothing too impressive. Skarsnik's wavering. If he looks like the entire army is about to break, yeah, keep up the charge. We want him dead. Yeah, keep up the fight. There we go. That was definitely a battle that was actually tougher than I expected, considering it's just a big army of goblins. Even though they outnumbered me, I was like, oh, this shouldn't be too bad, but my lines actually took a decent amount of damage. At least one flank took more damage than the other, so I wonder if that has anything to do about it. Yeah, he's a little bit faster than us. Where's the Thane? Oh no, did I not set a Thane against... Oh, I did. You, bigger. Go faster! Catch up to him! You can do it! I believe in you, Thane! In a few moments, I can make him slow down. Slow him down! Slow him down! There, he's slowing down to a crawl. Come on, you can do it! You can do it, Thane! You're so close! Dang it! He's not gonna be able to catch up. Scarsnick's too fast. You tried your best, Thane, but dwarfs aren't fast. Oh well. We had the hill, like all of his units had a lot of experience, so that might have been it. But yeah, like all my dwarf warriors except for like these two guys who I guess got the brunt of like where the war boss was, where Skarsnik was, where the Arachnid was. They all took a decent amount of damage. My Corlers got a lot of damage. My Ranger got a lot of damage, except for this one. I guess this one, I don't actually know what happened with this one. Why he got so little damage. I'm not sure why. Was he maybe the one that attacked in melee the longest? I'm not sure. But yeah. Belagar and this thing got a lot of damage. The hammers did an amazing job. I think it was just pure numbers essentially was what was made the trouble. But at least they no longer have the Ragnarok Spider, which is a huge advantage for me. If for the next engagement we take, we'll just execute the captives. They're no longer raiding us. I don't know where their second army is, so we do have to be a bit careful about that. We do make some money because we actually fulfilled a grudge. Now that he's only raiding, we're actually making money. I can actually chase him down. I'm going to chase him down, see if we can finish him off. I'm going to quick save, and then if I'm going to auto-resolve it, because honestly it shouldn't be that hard of a fight. If I lose anything, I'm going to fight. It's only 2 dwarf warriors. Fine. It's fine. Alright, execute captives. Here we killed Skarsnik. I do not know where the other one is, but we'll have to deal with that. It'll take us a few turns to replenish our troops, especially with this population mechanic that we're playing with. Alright, so Belagar, let's go. Pure Bearded, I guess, for Untainted in local settlement, I guess. And then we'll keep upgrading him from there. So you resolute charge bonus against greenskins. Rune of Grimnir is actually pretty nice. I might get that. Anything more valuable here? Weapon strength, melee defense. What is this one? So you can get pretty good melee defense by just stacking the buffs, it looks like. That's pretty nice. My other Thane. This one's more my specialist Thane. So I got all the specialist thing done. Do I really care about assassinating or assaulting units, really? Or assault garrison, maybe? I don't really know how valuable it is the problem. Compared to having just 2 really strong Thanes in melee. I'm gonna Folk Seeker on this one too. Make them both good fighters. Alright, then this guy. Let's do bonus melee attack because that makes it more melee attack makes it so they have a higher chance of actually hitting the target. While melee weapon strength actually actually determines the damage that they can do per strike. So I want requisition because my units keep running out of ammunition. That's a big problem for me. I want more quarrelers. And I can't afford more quarrelers, which is a problem. Might as well get the resource, the hut, for more money. I'm going to end turn here because I don't think there's anything else I can really do. And I'll consider and then I need to figure what I want to do for my rest of my army. Fester Spike, I want to take out 2. Clan Spittle has performed the Pestilence Scheme, which means there's a Plague Monk, which basically infects things of plague, naturally. So there's Hack over here by Fester Spike. So it'll take me through 5 turns to replenish. I'm going to bring him over here. Apparently, so one of my characters is Chaos? Where's the Chaos? Oh! That's not good. That's not good at all. Saraxil's screwed. Oh dear. Not expecting that at all. As in the weak little garrison of Xerxil is not going to be able to deal with that, which is super unfortunate. And my army's a bit far away to attack. Looks like the Golden Order is done with waiting for me to give them military access. Like, we asked you nicely, now now we're taking the access. Is most likely what's going through the AI's mind right there. Apparently there's somebody around here who's just into my territory that I should be concerned about, but I don't know where they are. Honestly, neither of my managed settlements would hold against that. Maybe I should build walls at next time I upgrade that settlement. Maybe I should build walls around it. Because it is a bit far away from the rest of my faction, and if the Skaven do make war on me, they might go there. I'll take that non-aggression pact with you, Wood Elves. I don't really want your territory anyways, because it's really unhospitable for me. I could take it, but I just should. I can't hold it. I'm not going to even bother. He just raised it. Can I? Oh, that's a new army right there. Can I make just like a lord, a defensive lord maybe over there? I can't afford it. I could if I could technically. This is not a bad army. Here's what I'm gonna have to do. I want to get this one for the extra money, and also it actually makes things cheaper. But I do want to make sure that I don't lose that way. I can't afford it. The upkeep's too much. That's inconvenient. 13. Compared to how much is in this garrison? 3, 6. All right, screw it. We're just gonna bite the bullet, and we're gonna take that that money loss for a few turns. Because I do not want to just lose this settlement offhand. A Lord would be pretty nice for like sniping things. A Rune Lord, if I can get like any of his basic rune abilities, would be nice just to make the army better. I'm gonna go for the Rune Lord. Alright. I'm gonna have to hope he can hold. If I can take this one out, I might be able to make the money I need. But yeah, that hurt. That hurt in several ways. It's like to resettle, that's alright, so now we're defending. But unfortunately that is all the time we have for the video. So I'm gonna end it here. Next time we will resume this campaign with Belegar Ironhammer fighting against Gogrut Pig Kissa and Hack with his merry band of troops. We're a little bit weaker than we were last time we fought a giant group of goblins and stuff like that. They have less experience, however. They also do not have any fancy upgrades, even if there is now better units in general there. So hopefully Belegar and company can hold, and we will not have a very unfortunate situation. So, hope to see you guys next time. This video will be releasing on Tuesday. It's either 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. Depends on if I accidentally forget to click p.m. We will find out. Alright. If you guys like the video, feel free to, you know, like, subscribe, whatever you guys feel like. Feel free to comment down below if you have any questions or just anything you want to give for feedback. Always appreciated. I'm also starting to release a new campaigns on Thursdays. This one's Tuesdays. On Thursdays, I'm planning to release a new campaign for Tilla Total War using the medieval 1212 mod. Playing as the Emperor of Nicaea. So if you guys like this content and you like historical stuff too, feel free to check out that videos. Will hopefully should be actually it's most likely going to be released before this video comes out, but feel free to check it out anyways. Have a good one, guys.